Hello and welcome to this slow flow with me. In this practice, we're really focusing on deepening into the felt sensations of the body and deeply connecting the breath and the movements together by moving really, really slowly, as if we've turned on slow motion. Begin by finding a comfortable seat, sitting on your shins like I am, or perhaps in a cross-legged position, maybe with the hips elevated on a block or a blanket. Begin to close down the eyes or soften the gaze if that feels more comfortable. Perhaps rolling the shoulders or the neck a few times to let the body be comfortable, the spine tall. And feel, even in these first few moments on the mat, a little shift from autopilot into awareness, into more presence. Imagine in the mind 3 dials, like on a radio. 2 on either side of one bigger one in the center. The left dial is our first focus. And this dial represents the body. As you turn this dial up slightly, you tune into the body. The legs and the hips heavy towards the earth, soft and supported. Feeling into those contacts with the earth beneath you. And the belly is soft, not needing to hold or draw in right now. And the chest is open as the shoulders draw gently and subtly towards each other at the back. And the shoulders draw down away from the ears as the chin just tucks slightly. And feel into the middle of the throat. And the skull draws back as the backs of the ears draw up and away from the shoulders. And the space between the eyebrows is soft. And the jaw is relaxed. Draw the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Feel the lips just touching softly. The eyelids, if they're closed, closed softly, without effort. And the crown of the head draws up as the hips and the pelvis draw down. Feeling the whole length of the spine vertical. Feel the whole body in space. The sensation of the clothing on your skin. And the temperature of the air. Feel the whole inner body moving and shifting constantly to support you. The organs digesting and replenishing. And the blood swirling and moving through the veins and arteries. Pumped by the heart. Now move your attention to the dial on the far right, which represents the breath. Turn up the dial as you tune into the air flowing in and out of the lungs, which has been happening this whole time, your whole life, without asking for conscious awareness. Feel the temperature of the air at the nostrils. And in the middle of the throat as it flows further down. Perhaps now you find a slight constriction at the back of the throat, creating your ujjayi breath this oceanic sound on both the inhale and the exhale. Feeling that prana, that life force of breath now moving down into the chest and the heart space, gently cracking it open. And deeper now into the lower ribs, which expand on all sides on an inhale, and draw in towards the spine on an exhale. And finally, the breath, the air flows down into the lower lungs, the pit of the belly. Now our focus shifts to the middle dial, the biggest one, the most powerful. But this dial is also the most slippery and difficult to control. But as you tune it gently, with care and love, you tune into complete awareness, and spacious, overarching awareness of your experience in the present moment. This awareness is non-judgmental. It's simply there. And like a clear blue sky, it looks down on your experience. And anything that disrupts your awareness is like a cloud moving through the clear blue sky. Passing through, but not forever. It disappears without force or judgment. Any thoughts, bodily sensations, sounds, and they pass through, and then you come back to the clear blue sky of conscious awareness. Adjusting the dial whenever you need to. And perhaps using the breath and the body to assist in this adjustment, as if these two outer dials, when clear, can clear out the static that acts as a barrier to this awareness. Keep this awareness present as much as you can. As you perhaps open the eyes or keep them closed, coming into some movement and breath work. We'll inhale as the arms circle overhead for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms touch at the top. Maybe your gaze or chin lifts. Exhale as hands come to heart for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anjali Mudra, prayer at the heart. Inhale, circle out and up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms touch. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms touch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Make this last movement to the heart sacred. Like you're drawing your energy from the mind down into the space of the heart. Anjali Mudra at the heart is where we land. Thumbs drawing up into the sternum. Heart drawing up into the thumbs. I invite you here to form an intention for your practice, a sankalpa, from this place of awareness and presence. Listening non-judgmentally into what you really need. What do you need to cultivate through this slow, mindful practice? Perhaps a word or a couple of words come to mind. State them clearly in the mind, reinforcing them. And then let that go, knowing those words are there for you when you need them. From here, lean the fingertips forward and tuck the toes under. Finding a toe sit with the hips back on the heels, torso upright. This is quite strong, but we won't be here for too long. You might like to flick the little toes up to get them involved here. Bring the right elbow underneath the left, crossing the arms. From here, palms can wrap behind the shoulders, or back of the arms can meet in an eagle wrap, or maybe the front of the palms meet. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Elbows lift in line with the shoulders. Inhale, elbows lift further, maybe gaze lift. Exhale, elbows to navel, round through the spine. Inhale, lift like little cat-cows here. Exhale, elbows to navel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Feeling that opening through the back of the body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart, and draw the elbows down slowly. Shoulders drawing down the back. This time, left elbow under right. Find your eagle wrap, whichever variation you took on the other side. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last time. Exhale, round and stay at the bottom. Feeling that expansion. Chin to chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, cactus. Shoulders draw down towards the waist. Bring the palms forward, shoulder width or slightly wider. Send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feel a slight release through the toes, the backs of the feet here. Shoulders wrap in towards each other. Bend the knees as much as you need to send the hips high, long through the spine. Maybe shake the head, yes and no. Taking any movements you need to soften into this down dog. And perhaps close your eyes here to really feel into what this feels like in your body, as maybe you find this shape for the first time today. And gently lower down onto your knees. Untuck the toes. Wrists come under shoulders, knees under hips. Take one cat-cow here. Tailbone lifts, belly lowers, chest shines forward as you inhale. Exhale, tailbone tucks, chin to chest as you round through the spine. Press the mat away. Come back through center. Send the right leg long, heel in line with the hip. Left arm can also extend in front of you or stay down if you prefer. Bicep in line with the ear. Inhale, find space. Exhale, knee to elbow or into the chest. Inhale, open up. Exhale, draw it in. See if you can use the breath to initiate each movement. One more. Instead of the movement initiating the breath. Inhale, open up wherever you are, find space. Exhale, lower the hand, lower the knee. One cat-cow in center. Inhale, then move. Exhale, then move. Back through center here. Left leg long, heel lifts. Maybe right arm goes long if you did on the other side. Inhale, create space between the fingers and toes. Exhale, knee to elbow or nose. Inhale, open. Did you like that rhyme? Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, one more. Exhale. Inhale one last time, find that space. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Lift the gaze between the hands and take as many little baby steps forward as you can before finding your way into a forward fold at the front of your mat. Remembering that this is a practice of slow motion movement, taking time to truly explore how these movements that we often do really land in the body, perhaps learning something new from them. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to the mat, shins or thighs, shoulders drawing back towards the waist. Exhale, forward fold, head and neck hang heavy, bend the knees as much as you need. Inhale, arms sweep forward in front of you, bend the knees, hinge the hips to rise. Palms can touch at the top, maybe gaze lifts. Exhale, hands sacredly draw down towards the heart. Inhale, circle the arms above the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge the hips, hands draw through heart, forward fold. Again like that, inhale, halfway lift. Tuck the chin gently to extend through the back of the neck. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms draw forward as you rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, take your time to forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, hinge the hips, arms rise. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge the hips and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise in front of you. Exhale, hands to heart, dropping from the head into the heart. Inhale, arms rise. Maybe you know this flow now and can close your eyes. Exhale, fold forward. One more circular movement like that with your own breath, starting with an inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then in your own time, meeting me back in a forward fold at the bottom. Remembering to use the breath to initiate the movement instead of the movement guiding the breath. That is yoga. Head and neck hang heavy at the bottom when you get there. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale, bend the knees as much as you need, bring the fingertips to the earth and take a big step back with your right leg. Lower the back knee and untuck the toes. Inhale, open the chest, maybe lifting the hands slightly to do so. Exhale, plant the palms. Bring the left foot to meet the right, sink the hips bound back, child's pose, forehead towards the mat. Inhale, lift up onto your hands and knees. Exhale, elbows graze by the ribs. Belly, chest and forehead on the earth. Shoulders between, hands below the shoulders here. Feet are hip distance or toes touching, heels apart. Draw the elbows in towards each other's shoulders away from the ear. Inhale, chest and head lift, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, right knee towards chest. Plant the foot between the hands however you can, lower the back knee. Exhale, left foot meets right at the top of your mat, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Palms can touch above the head. Exhale, hands through heart, fold straight away. Head and neck hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, big step back with your left leg this time. Take your time to lower the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, open the chest. Feel the right hip drawing back, left hip drawing forward. Exhale, send the right knee and foot by the left, hips back, child's pose, arms extended in front of you. Inhale, really round the spine as you come up into a tabletop variation. Then press into the hands, graze the elbows by the ribs as you lower onto your belly, forehead to the earth. Shoulders under, hands under the shoulders, sorry. Inhale, open the chest, lift the head, lower belly draws in and up towards the face. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. Inhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot between the hands, lower the back knee. Exhale, right foot meets left at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, make it juicy. Inhale, bend the knees, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and send the right leg back. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. Maybe you clasp opposite elbows above the head. Keep the lower belly drawing in and up as the chest lifts like a string drawing up, keeping the lower back fairly uncurved. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, extend the front leg, toes up towards the face. Fold forward over that front leg, hinging through the hip, but keep the spine long as the palms reach back and down, arrowhead. Ardha Hanumanasana. Keep the left hip drawing back, right hip drawing forward. Bend through the front knee, frame the front foot. Step the leg back, child's pose at the back of your mat. Inhale, round through the spine, press through the hands as you lift. Exhale, make your way down onto your belly. Inhale, baby cobra, elbows draw in towards each other. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips and the knees, downward facing dog. One full breath here, inhale. Exhale, side out. Inhale, right knee in towards the chest, round the spine, plant the foot between the hands. Lower the back knee, keep the back foot tucked, or you can untuck it if you like. Inhale, arms rise. Draw the lower belly in and up. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, twist towards the front thigh. Inhale, back through center, one more like that. Exhale to twist, use the full breath for the movement. Inhale, open. Exhale, frame the front foot, lift the back knee, step the left foot to meet the right at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, Urdhva Hastasana, standing. Exhale, hands through heart, moving through honey to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back, lower the knee, untuck the toe, you know where you're going. Inhale, collect energy from the earth as you rise slowly. Exhale, maybe you clasp opposite elbows to open through the chest. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Inner thighs draw in towards each other energetically. Maybe your gaze lifts slightly, but keep that lower belly drawing in and up. Release the hands. Exhale, extend the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Arms sweep back, toes draw actively up towards the face. Chest is open as the shoulders draw away from the ears. Right hip draws back, left hip draws forward. If you need to lower the hands at any time, please do so. Keep thinking about a long line from the hips out the crown of the head. Avoid rounding through the spine. Bend the knee, frame the front foot. Shift the leg back, child's pose, hips to heels, arms long, melt to the earth. Inhale, rise, round through the spine, make it sacred. Exhale, press down onto the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Draw the lower belly in, core engaged. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes, lift up, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left knee in towards the chest, round the spine, plant the foot gently between the hands, lower the back knee. Inhale, collect earth energy as you rise. Prana drawing from the earth up into the hands. Inhale, find space. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, use the whole breath to come back through center. And exhale to twist from the belly. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, lift the back knee, come back forward to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rise up. Exhale, hands come to heart, stay standing. Notice what's shifted in the body. Coming to stillness, watching the energy swell, buzz, vibrate. Whatever's true to you. Can you use the breath to gently slow the heart rate? Extending the exhale. Inhale, arms rise, Urdhva Hastasana, gaze can lift. Maybe a gentle back bend here. Engaging the belly as you do so. Exhale to fold forward. Take your time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, collect the energy from the earth as you rise. At the top, hands interlaced together with just the pointer fingers and thumbs unclasped like a little gun, Kali Mudra. Open the chest here, maybe taking a gentle back bend, imagining a string pulling up from the sternum, keeping that lower belly engaged, avoiding dumping into the lower back. Keep drawing the inner thighs in towards each other. Keep pressing into that front foot. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, Ardha Hanumanasana, hinging forward, extending that front leg. Inhale, lunge, arms rise. Exhale, half Hanuman. Inhale, flowing with the breath in your own time. One more like that. Land after your next inhale in a lunge, exhaling to soften at the top. Inhale energy through the hands. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Stay here, keep the breath flowing. Twisting from the belly, seeing how much space you can find across the heart, imagining that someone is drawing each of your hands away from each other. Option to stay here or reverse, bringing the left arm back towards the thigh. Right arm can sweep up, but open the chest up towards the front of your mat, so your right shoulder is drawing back. Exhale from wherever you are, windmill the hands to frame the front foot, and then step it back. Child's pose at the back of your mat. Get heavy, melting into the earth. Bowing down, staying humble. Inhale, lifting up, pressing into the hands. Exhale, press yourself down. Inhale, baby cobra. Press the pelvis down. Exhale, fold down. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. One breath here together. Maybe close the eyes. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Inhale, right knee in towards the chest. Press through the hands to round the spine. Plant the foot between the hands. Keep the back knee lifted. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise. Find your crescent lunge. Shoulders away from the ears. Both knees bent. Front knee above the front heel. Lower belly draws in and up. Chest is open. Inhale, cactus the arms, bend the back knee, use the whole breath. Exhale, lift. Inhale, find your closed twists. Right arm back, left arm forward, back knee lowers an inch off the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arrowhead, chest leans forward, hands sweep back, palms down towards the earth. Inhale, your left arm reaches forward. Exhale, windmill the arms, right arm sweeps forward, left arm back. Open your chest towards the long edge of your mat, warrior two. Deep bend through that front knee. Left heel sinks down towards the mat, toes slightly in. Open through the chest, gaze comes over the front fingertips. Can you deepen that front bend? Can you draw your awareness into the body? Maybe even closing the eyes if you have your balance. We'll inhale the front palm and reverse your warrior to a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, coming into your extended side angle for 5. Bring the elbow towards the right thigh. Left arm can sweep up and overhead. Gaze under that left armpit. Open the chest up. Find space on both sides of the lungs. 2 more flows like that. Inhale for 5. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the shape in the legs the whole time. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and land. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back up into your warrior 2. Windmill the arms to frame the front foot, coming into the ball of the back foot. Inhale the right arm up, finding an easy twist, keeping the right hip drawing back, left hip drawing forward. Find as much space between the fingers as you can. Send the right arm back and forward, planting on the outside of the front foot. Step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold at the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, big step back with the left leg, lower the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, collecting earth energy to draw you up, grounded through the legs. Clasp the hands, keeping the pointer finger and thumbs unclasped. Option to take a gentle back bend here, lifting from the chest. Maybe your gaze lifts. Wherever you are, keep drawing the inner thighs in towards each other for stability. Inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, forward fold. Chest stays open wherever you are. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, rise. And that's both in the lunge and the half Hanuman. Exhale, fold. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, extending the front leg. Inhale, rise, land in your lunge. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, find energy through the palms. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Find your twist and land there in stillness. Finding that space across the heart, pulling the hands away from each other. Maybe gaze comes towards the back edge of your mat. Option to reverse here, right hand to the back thigh. Left arm lifts, chest opens towards the front. Again, avoid dumping into your lower back here as much as possible. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot. Find your child's pose. Surrendering down humbly. Inhale, roll up. Take your time. Exhale, melt towards the earth, flat on your belly. Inhale, baby cobra, lighten the hands. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. A collective sigh here, inhale. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, left knee in towards the chest. Plant the foot between the hands. Inhale, collect the earth, rise up, crescent lunge. Gentle bend through that back knee, generous bend through the front. Inhale, shoot out through the fingertips. Exhale, cactus, bend the back knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, twist towards the left thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arrowhead, lean forward, long line up from the head, out the back heel. Inhale, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Back toes point in slightly of the heel. Press out into that right foot outer edge. Find space between the hands, cracking open through the heart. Gaze over the front middle finger. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale towards your extended side angle. Left elbow to the left thigh. Right arm up. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, side angle. 5, 4, 3, 2. Open the chest. Inhale, last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Wrapping the chest up towards the right. Maybe gaze under the armpit. Keep pressing out into your right outer edge of the foot. Active through the legs. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Windmill the arms, frame the front foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Left arm reaches up, easy twist. Stay here, finding space between the hands across the heart. Left arm sweeps back and forward to frame the front foot. Step the right foot to meet the left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, overhead. Exhale, hands through heart, bend the knees, hinge the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms and make your way into a downward dog at the back of your mat. Taking one final breath here in this shape. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Bend, lower the knees towards the earth. They can be wide or parallel. Toes touching, sink the hips back into a child's pose. You may like to send the arms between the legs if they're wide, bringing one cheek to the mat. Really let your energy settle here. Turning up the dial of your conscious awareness. And that clear blue sky looking down on you, nestled into the earth. Take the other cheek onto the mat if you've got it there. Gently bring the arms out if they're under the legs. Lifting up, press into the earth like we've done a few times today. And then make your way down onto your belly for some final belly back bends. If baby cobra is enough for you, please continue with that. Otherwise, forehead comes onto the earth, arms long, palms down, fingertips reaching back towards the toes. Press the pelvis down, engage the lower belly, inhale. Exhale, lift the chest, the head, arms and legs active, limbs long, looking for length here rather than height. Press the pelvis down in your locust. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, inhale. Exhale, stay. Inhale, find more length. Exhale, lower down, one cheek to the mat. Maybe you rock the hips side to side, releasing through the lower back. Other cheek comes down. Bring the hands under the shoulders again. Tuck the toes. Come onto the hands and knees, and then hips send up and back, downward facing dog, not for long. I did accidentally promise that we had our last one a bit earlier. Inhale your right knee up towards your right elbow. Lower the shin down behind the right wrist, and then the left ankle swings to be behind the left hand. Doesn't have to be parallel with the front of your mat. Send the left leg long behind you. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, fold forward any amount. You're welcome to stay upright. If this posture isn't of service to you right now, you're welcome to find a figure 4 on your back. Perhaps you're on your forearms here. Maybe on stacked fists with the forehead down, or on stacked palms. Belly dropping low, getting heavy and soft wherever you are. Breathing into the outer right hip. Gently lifting up if you folded forward. If you're on your back, make your way to a seat. If you're on your front, gently send the hip over towards the side. So you're coming into Janu Sirsasana. The right sole of the foot comes in towards the left groin or inner thigh. Taking a lateral variation first here. You're welcome to make the bend in this knee less deep at any time if you feel any pain there. Inhale, bring the fingertips behind the body to lengthen through the spine, maybe bringing the flesh from under the sit bones out so you can sit taller on the tailbone. Inhale, find that length out the crown of the head. As you exhale, bring the right arm overhead as you fold to the left, finding a lateral stretch through the right side body. You might come onto the left forearm, or maybe take a hold of the leg at any point. Keep the chest open wherever you are, not compromising this opening of the chest for any depth towards the leg. Breathe into the right side of the lungs here. Inhale, rising back up, take a gentle twist, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the base of the spine, twisting, maybe looking over that right shoulder. And then turn your torso to face the left leg. You might shift the hips slightly to find that alignment. Again, bring the fingertips behind you to lift out through the crown of the head. Exhale, try to avoid rounding through the spine. Hinge the hips and go as far as you can without finding that rounding and curving. Keep the chest open, chin gently tucked to lengthen through the back of the neck. If your torso does come onto the thigh, you're welcome to round through the head and neck, maybe taking a hold of the foot if you've got it. But practicing patience here. Forward folds like these, where the aim used to be to touch your toes, maybe in school, are a really great way to practice true patience and self-acceptance, meeting ourselves wherever we're at. And being curious about how the body feels in whatever shape we have in the body. Inhale, begin to lift the chest. Turn the body back towards the front of the mat. Plant the hands, make your way back however you can into a downward facing dog. Left knee comes behind the left knee. Left elbow, sorry. Lower the shin towards the earth. Send the left ankle behind the right wrist. Send the right foot back in space to sink the hips. Find this on your back if you did on the other side. Open the chest, inhale. Exhale, fold. Find your variation of this half pigeon. Inhale, make your way back up. If you're on your back, make your way to a seat. If you're upright, send the left hip down so that you can come onto your sitting bones facing the long edge of your mat. Left heel in towards the groin or maybe further away to support the knee. Inhale, open the chest, sitting high on the tailbone. Exhale, left arm reaches towards the direction of the foot. Finding whichever variation of this lateral shape you would like. Breathing deeply into the left side of the lungs, cracking open through the ribs. Practicing deep patience and gratitude for wherever your body is at. Perhaps closing down the eyes, focusing on sensation from the inside out, rather than simply from the outside. One more breath into the left side of the lungs. Inhale, lift back up. Left fingertips at the base of the spine, right hand to the outside of the left knee, twisting towards the left, maybe gaze over the left shoulder. And gently countering that deep tension through the left side of the body. And then turn to face your right leg, shifting however you need to do so. Inhale, fingertips behind you, lengthen the spine, open the chest, and keep drawing the sternum forward. Pelvis sends back as you fold forward, hinging from the hips rather than rounding through the spine. Turning up the dial of awareness instead of judgment or pushing. Again, using the breath and the body to tune into that awareness more deeply, to clarify it. Inhale, lift the torso up. And make your way simply through a cross-legged position or by rolling back one vertebrae at a time onto your back. Draw the knees in towards the chest and outward slightly towards the armpits. From here you can take a hold of the outer thighs, calves, ankles, or feet as you find your happy baby. Heels lift wherever you are with the hands in line with the knees. Knees draw out towards the armpits. Press up into the hands as you press back down with the hands. Make sure the whole lower back is grounded down. As you inhale, feel every cell of your body energize and be nourished. And as you exhale, feel the muscles, the bones, the tendons, all the tissues of the body sink down, supported fully by the earth. Gently release your grip of the feet or legs, bringing the soles of the feet back onto the earth. Cross your right leg over your left like you're crossing your legs in a chair, creating as little space between the thighs as you can. Shift the hips over towards the right as you send the legs over to the left, finding your twisted roots twisting through the spine. You can cactus the right arm or send it long. Maybe the left hand is on the knees. Gaze can come over the right shoulder. Breathing into the belly. Gently make your way back through center, unraveling the legs, soles of the feet back to the earth, spine down on the earth. And then wrap your left leg over the right, creating as little space between the thighs as you can. Shift the hips to the left as the legs melt towards the earth on your right. Again, you can cactus the left arm. Maybe gaze over that shoulder, trying to shift the shoulders so that the left one is grounded down towards the earth. And gently make your way through center. Planting the soles of the feet on the earth. Draw the knees in towards the chest for a moment. Forehead can come up towards the knees, creating a little ball in the body, tightening up. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, expand out. Find your shavasana. Palms open, shoulders gently towards each other to open the chest. Feet splay out wide, let the legs be heavy and relaxed. Gently tuck the chin towards the chest to lengthen through the back of the neck. And let yourself really melt in here. Allowing the body to be as heavy as it can be. Using each exhale to sink a little deeper and receive this rest. Using the dials of awareness at any stage if you would like to deepen this shavasana. I'll guide you out when it is time. And gently draw your awareness back to the body lying on the mat, relaxed and still. Collecting your energy back into the boundaries of your skin from wherever it's gone. As you turn up the dial on the left of the body, scanning from the tips of the toes up out the crown of the head, slowly in your own time. Simply bringing awareness to each body part. Because where the mind goes, prana, life force, flows. When you've reached the crown of your head, gently scan the body back down, out the tips of the toes. Ensuring to place your awareness on both the front, the back of the body, and the middle. The organs like the heart and the stomach, receiving your attention. Aligning finally with your awareness of the full body. Feeling whatever energy is moving through it. Perhaps a pulsing or vibration. And perhaps a deep stillness. Now turning up the dial of the breath as you begin to deepen each inhale and exhale. Feeling them gently invigorate the body. And particularly with the exhale, feeling them nurture the body, giving it deeper rest. And tuning in to conscious awareness, that clear, deep blue sky above you, looking down upon your present experience. Know that that awareness, and in fact the awareness of that awareness, is the truest form of you. Maintaining this conscious awareness, begin to bring some gentle movement back into the body. Perhaps a wriggle of the fingers and toes, or some gentle stretches. Being aware and conscious of each movement and the shift it creates. Eventually, in your own time, making your way into a side-lying position on your preferred side. In a fetal position, using this posture as an opportunity to reset, to use the practice as an opportunity to begin again from a space of deeper awareness. Leading from the heart instead of the head. Gently make your way up into a comfortable seat, keeping your energy inwards but keeping the eyes closed or downcast as you make your way up into a cross-legged position or sitting on your shins. And when you get there, place the left hand over the heart and the right hand on top. Taking a few breaths in your own space with your own spirit into the heart. And bringing the hands into Anjali Mudra, thumbs pressing up into the heart, heart into the thumbs, like we began this practice. And bowing the head towards the hands, in gratitude for yourself, for showing up, for slowing down, and in gratitude for the practice of yoga, for giving us the tools to both soften and expand. Namaste.